Hello, this is Mike Evans, and I've just returned from Israel in meetings with the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, the President of Israel, Isaac Herzog, and the Foreign Minister of Israel, Gideon Sa'ar, and many others. I spoke to the nation at the State of Israel's Summit on Antisemitism, and I also met with a lot of the hostage families that we've been helping since October 7th. I'll talk to you about that in a moment. But first, I want to update you on the war in Gaza. Precisely what the State of Israel is doing is they're determined to take out Hamas. The terrorist organization Hamas cannot be allowed to stay in Gaza. So Israel's battling to take them out. And they want to get all of the hostages out, not 4 or 5 at a time. By the way, the last time Hamas was going to release hostages, here's what they were going to release. They were going to release 5, but 4 of them were dead bodies, and they were Americans. They were Israeli Americans who were dead. 4 corpses and one alive. And Israel said, we're not playing this game anymore. You're going to release all the hostages, and Hamas is going out of Gaza. So pray, because the Israeli Defense Force, the young people of the nation, are sacrificing their lives and their limbs to battle this terror, and it's very, very important. I want to talk to you about something else. All of this is coming from the head of the snake, Iran. Iran used its proxies, Hamas, Syria, Hezbollah, the Houthis, to attack the state of Israel. They thought they had a brilliant plan, but their brilliant plan has backfired. And part of it is thankful to President Donald Trump, who's now bombing the Houthis in Yemen and trying to stop them, the proxies of Iran. But now I want to talk about the big one. The big one is Iran's nuclear program. Iran is right at the brink of having enough enriched uranium to make a nuclear bomb. Right at the brink. And the United States knows it, and the State of Israel knows it. And because of that, the U.S. has sent 1/3 of its nuclear-capable aircraft, their B-2s, and they're there now. 1/3 of our arsenal is right now there in the Middle East in preparation for an attack on Iran's nuclear program if it is necessary. Donald Trump is putting enormous pressure on Iran to agree to what he wants. And if they don't agree, then the United States is going to attack the nuclear program. There's no options. Let me explain something to you for a moment. I met with and I think I'm the only one that's ever done this as a Zionist, met with the former president of Iran, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. I spent over an hour with him in his hotel in New York City at the Warwick Hotel when he was speaking to the UN. Here's what he told me. When I spoke, a green light appeared in the room. And for 26 to 28 minutes, nobody blinked because the Madai, the power of the Madai filled the United Nations, and nobody blinked. You would be put in a mental institution if you talked like this. He's the president of Iran. The entire country is run by clerics who are called Twelvers. They believe you and the entire world is going to bow its knee to Islam instantaneously will surrender to an Islamic Shia caliphate and become Islamic. They believe this. They believe the Mahdi is going to appear and the whole world will surrender. This is crazy. It's lunacy. But I can tell you something. The clerics are running the whole country. Now, not the Iranian people, the Persian people. Let me tell you something. In the whole Middle East, the most supportive people in the whole Middle East are the Persian people in Iran. That's right, of Israel. In the whole Middle East, no country is more supportive than the Iranians. The Persian people hate the mullahs, but the mullahs have hijacked the country. So I need you to pray. Pray for Israel. Pray for our president. In light of all these grave crises. And a third thing I want you to pray for is the hostages. I told including Omer This young man was in the hellhole of Gaza for 505 days. No way he could have survived. Very little oxygen, almost no food. But here's what he did. For 505 days, every single day, he took a tiny piece of bread and a little bit of liquid, and he had what we would call as Christians communion. It's called, the Jewish people call it Kiddush. They do it on Shabbat. And he broke this and he drank this alone, being tortured, way underneath the earth, in the tunnels of Gaza. And he started thanking God for the day, thanking God for his goodness, thanking God for his protection. Rather than curse the darkness, which he was alone in the darkness, he lit a candle of gratitude. I want you to do that right now. Encourage you. This young man did it for 505 days, and he sang the 121st Psalm every single time he did it, every day. And here's what it says. Lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over you. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. He sang this song every day for 505 days. While he was being tortured, while he was in a tomb under the ground, and didn't lose his faith in God. And then he prayed a prayer and he said, God, take me, God. He was so weak he couldn't even talk. And within 10 minutes of saying that prayer, the door opened and they told him he was going to be released. Wow. I want to encourage you, whatever you're going through, whatever you consider a pain in your life, be encouraged. If Omer could put his faith in God and receive God's strength in the darkness, you can also. By the way, I want you to share this with everyone you know, but I want you to do something else. We are helping him. And we are helping many, many, many of the hostages that have come out of the hellholes. They're in terrible pain. You can't imagine the pain they've been through. And their families have been through. I've met ladies who have lost 50% of their body weight because of the stress and the trauma over their husbands in the Gaza hellholes or their child. They're under terrible stress. So I want you to do something right now. You've probably never done this before. I want you to give a gift to help the hostage families. I want you to do that right now. It's very important, and God will bless you for it. Thank you for listening today. Thank you for praying. And I can tell you this. I'm going to ask my team to put on our page. When you give a gift, I'm going to ask them to put on the web page the video of Omer so you can see it and you can share it. You'll weep as you do. I did. God bless you.